is because of behavioral finance and because of neuroscience, people make bad decisions. That I know. And this shows me. The market in 2004 was at a high point, and that was the largest inflows that we got into the market. The market in 2008 was at a low point, and that was the most amount of money that came out of the market. Because we just saw the fact. Most money flew in when prices were high, most money flew out when prices were low. We did the inverse. We bought high, we sold low. You know, we didn't do what we were supposed to do. It's important to think long term, not for everything. So you might have a bucket of money that's intention is short term, emergency reserve, or money I'm going to need in the next 3 to 5 years. You don't have to think long term about that. But for other money that is long term inflation hedge, long term the ability to do things 10, 20, 30 years down the road, think long term, think exponentials. Today, the new asset class that a lot of people are looking at are alternative investments. Those are things like real estate, natural resources, commodities, private equity. And the reason why these are being added to portfolios is a couple things. One is for the first time in a long time, whether it's through a 401k or through other platforms, you have access to this stuff. Historically, if you didn't have $10 million, you did not have access to it. So one thing is access. The second thing is, traditionally speaking, they function very differently than the US stock market. They have the lowest correlation. As we always talk about it, you know, get into a habit of doing something to better your situation and achieve it. So if you want to save more, if you want to be healthy, if you want to pay down debt, whatever it is, get into the habit and do something you can achieve. You are better off saving $5 a month for the next 10 years than being the person who saves $200 a month but transfers $250 back to their checking account, you know, every other week. That does not do anybody any good. If you want to get healthy, focus on doing a habit that you can't say no to. I'm going to walk up and down my street every single day. Great, do that. And once you walk up and down your street every single day, at some point you're going to extend it a little bit further. And it's going to get into that habit. Life is so much about habits and focusing on those things. And I'll end with a quote, because I like quotes. Rome wasn't built in a day, but they laid bricks every hour. So you're not going to achieve everything you want today, just lay a brick.